there is a lot of civil wars because of the mismanagement. The mismanagement of addressing the hot issues of the Sudan. Unfortunately, if we count, if there is democracy, if there is freedom, people can express themselves. But unfortunately, after the independence in the 1st of January 1956, the first democratic government only lasts for 2 years. Again, the military junta, they step in and they spend 7 years. After that, the democratic government, also the second democracy, survived for about 5 years. Again, the military, they came and they spent 16 years. 16 plus 7, 23. And now these people, they are spending 23. Out of 45 years, the democracy only about 10 years. If there is a democracy, people can talk about their rights and their claims, and they address their issues with a transparency, and there is, a sober or a wise people to listen to them and to address the problem in a good manner, there will be no problem. And because of the iron grip of the military junta and the dictatorship, so all these problems are boiling under the carpet.
في الفترة بتاعت الديمقراطية الثالثة وما بعد الاستقلال، مفترض الحكومات الجات في الفترة دي كان تعالج الإشكالية الصناعة الاستعمار متعمقة أكثر. كان المفروض يكون في نوع من التواصل ونوع من تنمية الجنوب ونوع من تبادل الآراء والأفكار وكذا، يحاول لهم الجنوب ثقافيا وفكريا وبنية كبنية عشان بعدين يكون في وعي شوية. فهم يمكن عمقوا المسألة زيادة بأنه حجموا الجنوب وبقت فيه صراعات وحروبات ومشاكل، وإذا قام زاد الطابع بتاع انه فعلا الناس ما بيشبهوني انا انفصل منهم. لكن لو تركت الثقافه او الحريه بتاعت حركه الافكار والاشخاص في فتره من الفترات كان الجنوب لسه متحد.
The ruling is our problem because northerners who are here, they have ruled almost for 50 years without giving a chance to a southerner or a westerner or a easterner or anybody. No ruling. We want to rule, to be one. We cannot allow somebody to rule and say that, "Kalas, we are unity." No.
After the secession, President Omar al-Bashir vowed to turn Sudan into an Arab Islamic country regardless of the non-Arab and non-Muslim Sudanese minority groups. Besides the South, dispute in identity and ethnicity is a factor of conflicts across Sudan in areas such as Darfur and Abyei. Darfur in the west of Sudan is one of the worst genocides of the 21st century, leaving over 2.5 million civilians displaced and at least 200,000 dead.
Well, unity for the sake of the Southerners. If they want prosperity, if they want to live, unity is the best way for them. Unity is the safest haven for the Southerners themselves and for the Northerners. If we take it even from a sentimental point of view, we inherit 1 million square mile of our ancestors. Why we shrinking it to 750,000 miles? Because of the ill policy. These people, they want to create another Talibani government in the north. They don't care about the south, they don't care about Darfur. They want a regime that to apply their own doctrine, which has nothing to do with the proper and appropriate Islam. They have their own political Islam, what we call it the Islamawi. So the best way, unity, of course it's much better. The trend, the fashion now in the whole world, look at the EU. Look at the Americans. Look at the Latin America. People are gathering together. While we are, scattering together. See, if we are fragmenting. Some people talking about 5 countries in the Sudan. The East will go to what called the African Horn, and the West Darfur will join Chad and Niger and these people, and the South has already gone, and a part of the North will go to so there will be a very small country without any natural resources in the middle. So unity of course is the best way.
طبعا نحن بعمرنا بالعمر بتاعي نحن ناس وحدويين، يعني شكل انفصال الجنوب بالنسبة لنا يعني كأنه يعني شيء يعني من السودان انقسم بحكم نحن كجيل يعني عاشرنا اخوتنا في الجنوب وهكذا يعني، وكانت لنا مصالح مع بعض يعني، ويعني نحن نحترف بانه يعني اهل الجنوب كانوا يشكلوا لنا مصدر دخل يعني، او الجنوب يشكل مصدر دخل بالنسبه للسودان.
Why shouldn't we believe in one united country with, I mean, unity in diversity? We believe in unity in diversity. The diversity in ethnicity, in color, in religion, in everything, so we can be a great nation. But if we stick to the question of identity and this kind of thing, so we'll find ourselves just sitting around the bush and roaming around.
I am filled of the love. I'm still loving the Sudanese as one mother, father, together. These Sudanese, this identification of the Sudan, they love themselves. Every now we divide ourselves, and later on we shall not forget ourselves. And if there is something happening in the north here, we shall not run away. We shall come and solve and help the north. And if something happens in the south, the north will not leave us alone. We'll come and see what is happening. Identification of Sudanese is still alive. And I myself now, I am still complaining that the northern Sudan should be called the northern Sudanese, and the southern Sudan should be called the southern Sudanese. No one will take Sudan alone. I don't want the north to say we are Sudanese and they leave the south. The south should have to say they are Sudanese. The northerners should say they are Sudanese. So the word Sudan, it is for all of us to make a charity so that it can be so beautiful. It's so beautiful. But you say that the north is called Sudan and the south is not called Sudan, it is wrong.
Now the lines have been drawn and the Republic of South Sudan has become the world's newest nation.